Hi, I'm Monique Roy. I'm one of the collaborators on Sonder. I'm working alongside Nathaniel Knight and Josephine Reed on our installation piece for Showcase 2021.
It's a bit of an interesting one. I think the best way to sum it up is we're trying to create a little window into another world that sort of blends the physical and the digital worlds together.
The piece is this boardwalk that then comes into this fabric that is draped from the grid.
Sonder is an immersive experience that focuses on the non-tactile interactivity that we wanted to explore in our piece.
For me, the most important aspects of the design is really blending those worlds. It's rear projection, creating a world within the bounds of the fabric, while obviously having the audience members within a physical space.
I think a thing that's been super central the whole time throughout this process has been keeping audience experience first and foremost.
It's an opportunity to have a sense of grounding and calm in a very chaotic space that is Showcase, but also in our own experience with the degree and with the industry. We wanted to emulate a sense of breath and calm in the piece that we've created.
Showcase is often an opportunity to turn it inwards towards ourselves, but I think through discussion we found that for all three of us, keeping audience experience at the forefront is actually really key to the way that we design things and the way we tend to think about the stuff that we're making.
Sustainability has been a huge focus for us in the way that we are sourcing our materials, as well as considering the longevity and aftermath of Showcase. It's a huge focal point for us, and the way that we're also treating ourselves throughout the process has been much more of a focus than previous projects.
The exhibition has challenged me on quite a few aspects. We're using a new technology, we're using quite a few new technologies to us, such as Isadora, using infrared cameras as motion capture.
Sonder has been a moment of experimentation and has been a reminder to connect with ourselves throughout this experience that is our last semester in the degree.
With Showcase, it's so easy to want to go for the biggest idea or the best idea, and I think now we're having to move into refining it into a realizable idea.
We are collectively a very ambitious and goal-driven group, but sometimes we could get stuck in the imagination stage, and I think it's hard with Sonder because it is an idea that can be expansive and go the distance, and it's a huge issue to stop at a certain limit.
You can get used to working within a theatrical setting and working within a setting where everyone has specific roles, but it's not so much a challenge, but it's always it's an interesting aspect coming into this as all designers creating this one exhibition.
It's been an interesting process having three different people working towards the same end piece, because it's never going to be as sort of individualistic.
We went, cool, that's a cool idea, let's work with it, let's run with it. We got into a space with some technology, with some lights, we threw some color around the space, we had a whiteboard and we drew up some pictures, wrote down notes.
Creating this little window into a new world, but that world is a place of peace and tranquility. Like, we've been in such chaotic times that it's such a regular occurrence. You're in a 24-hour computer lab until 4 a.m., but at least you can see the sunrise, and that's a beautiful moment to take a breath. So I think that's deeply personal to my experiences over the last 3 years.
So I think it's just been a really beautiful reminder to stay curious and stay calm, as well as be excited for what's to come.